Hello, hello, hello. Let's see.
Like it's like a square and a circle and like
Let's see.
it's like a square and a square. It's like a square and a circle and
All right, somebody up in here. Can you comment? Can you say something? Let me see. Okay, we got 3 people up in here now. Y'all come on up in here. Let's test out this YouTube. Let me pull this over here so I can see. I'm not really sure how the comments work on YouTube. So this is why this is a tester session. So we can try to see what's going on. So I can type in the chat. Can you guys type in the chat? I see there's 4 people on with us. Okay, there is All Smiles. Hey, hey. Welcome. Okay, this thing might be actually working. So I wanted to hop on. I wanted to get on as close to 6:30 as possible because I know I told you guys around 6:30. But of course, the printer is still warming up. The heat press is getting warmed up, and I am getting everything prepped to print. But I did want to get on close to 6:30 so that way I wouldn't be late. So hopefully a few more people can hop on. And while we wait for them, I will try to get myself prepared. Oh, excuse me. Okay, we up to 6 people now. Hold on. Excuse me. Goodness gracious. Let's pull this in. I'm trying to see if I can get back to the comments. I don't know what happened to the comments. Yes, son. It's Janitra. I'ma just follow you all over. Okay, okay. I didn't know who it was. What's up, cousin? What's going on? I ain't mad at you. So let me pull in these designs so I can get to printing. Anybody else that's out there, go ahead and say hello in the chat, down in the comments, so we can make sure that they are working. So I'm gonna go ahead on and share my screen. Oh, it's asking me if I want to share screen 1 or screen 2. That's a good question. Let's go ahead and share screen 2. And I'm gonna drop Affinity over there. So can you guys see the Affinity screen? Let me turn this so I can actually see the screen too. So let's go ahead and pull in our design. So first, message retracted. Okay, so hopefully you guys can see the Affinity screen. We're gonna go ahead and get started. Basically what I'm about to do is just set up my page for my download, or for my print, sorry. So let's go ahead and drop this in here. And I'm gonna take that. I want these words. I want this, 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 and this. And I'm just going to, no, not that one. Copy that and then paste it over here. So let me take this out. let's see, Vincent Morales. Hey, Karina. All right, and we're gonna size this. I'm doing a blackout shirt, a size medium. So the measurements that I use for that is 23 by 33. So let's undo that because clearly I didn't grab everything. And let's do 23 by 33. I just use a rectangle. And then, whoops, make sure I don't have anything close to the edges. Now, this font right here is telling me, as you can see, that was not the font that I had up here in the top corner. I don't know if you guys can see that. It tells me the name of the font that I had up there. And I need to go download that onto this computer because I didn't convert it to curves before I moved it over here. So let me just go download that font real quick. And it's called The Creatures. And you know what? I'll probably, I think I got that one off of myfonts.com, not the font. Who else up in here? Hey, Diane. It's about 7 of y'all up in here. Y'all go ahead on and say what's up. Hopefully y'all can hear me. So I'm just trying to find the font that I did have. And listen, thank God it is Friday, and thank God it is a 3-day weekend. It is not letting me find this font. And I honestly think I literally just deleted all of my downloads in my downloads folder from my laptop. Because I just said, oh, you're not going to need any of that. Let's clean this up so we can actually operate faster. Oh, let's see, I can find it. Oh, I know where I got it from. I got it. I got it. Let me go ahead on and drop it in there. This is why I like Google Drive. You could drop it from one place to the other and keep on moving. Who else up in here? Hey, Regina. Hey, hey. So basically what I'm trying to do is, as you can see on here, the 2022 is not the same font that I had originally because I had not downloaded it onto Eric's computer, which is the computer that I use to print to the large Epson. So I'm just installing the font over here on this one. And once I install it, it should automatically update over here in Affinity. You don't have to close it, restart, or do any of that. Can y'all hear me? We didn't have school today, so 4 days for me, my students. Oh, listen, I would have took, we had a 3-day weekend last weekend though. All right, there it goes. It changed up, so now it has been switched. I have everything that I need right here, nice and centered. And I'm also making sure that it is not too close to the top so it doesn't get cut off by the collar or too close to the bottom. So I'm going to grab this and just move it up a little bit. Again, I'm doing this on a medium blackout shirt, so I am doing a 23 by 33. Okay, perfect. She said we can hear you. Thank you, thank you. So this is my shirt. Let me go ahead and grab all of this and group it together. I'm just gonna make a copy because my flag is going to be the exact same, but I am going to make it, let's see, the flag is 13 by 19-ish. I say ish because it's usually about, I usually do like 18 and a half because I normally print it out 13 by 19 with Sammy, but I'm just making it a little bit bigger because I have the space. Let's see, what else do we have? We have the pillow. Let me go grab that one. I'm trying to fit as many of these onto one page as I can. Trying to utilize all of my space. So let's go ahead and open up our pillow. Let's see what size that's going to be. All right, there's the back of the pillow. And I'm going to shrink him down just a little bit. This one too, just a tad. And then these over here, I'm going to just move up a little. All right, so I'm going to grab this, copy it, and I'm going to put it onto the other sheet. Let's turn this 90 degrees. And there is the front side, or one side of our pillow. This right here is what you call a gang sheet. So when you put different sizes or different things onto one sheet, that's what you call that right there. Let me group all of this so it doesn't get separated. And I'm going to label this pillow. This one is flag. And this is really just for my purposes, so I know. And this one is medium shirt. Hey, 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 what's up, Elisa? All right, let me turn this back and see if it will. Nope, I want to put it to 0. And see if it'll go right next to this one. Nope. So we're going to put it back right there. All right, now let me go grab the diploma side, the other side of the pillow. And I have the flag. And what else do I need, y'all? What am I missing? Oh, I need the stole, huh? Yes, that's the other thing. So let me grab the other diploma part. So let's close this one. I end up with like 50 million tabs open, so I gotta watch myself. Close that. And let's pull in the other part of the diploma. All right, so this one is 13 by 10. So let's copy that one. And let's paste it on here and see. Whoops. Control C. She said this is so dope. Thank you, thank you. Let's rotate this 90 degrees, see if we can squeeze it on here. We're trying to use up all the space that we can. What am I missing, y'all? We got the shirt, we got the flag, we got both sides of the pillow. I'm not gonna do the mask right now because I didn't bring any mask home. And I'm at the house, so I'll probably go press the mask and do my tumbler at the shop tomorrow before I go to the event. And then what else is on the list? I know I still need to do the stole. So shirt, pillow, flag, mask, stole. Oh, the fans. That's what it is. The fans. So I'll probably put the fan and the stole onto a different sheet by itself. So let me make a new one. Oh, it's over here in front of me. And this is 35. And create. All right. Oh, it's quite a few of y'all. Thank you, Regina. Regina be on it, y'all. She don't be playing. Let me pull up the size of my fan. And again, if you don't have the measurements already, just pull out your measuring tape and measure it. So that's what I'm about to do right now. So these are the fans that I am going to do. Can you guys even see me on the screen? Oh yeah, you can. So I'm just gonna measure this. And it's about 10 inches wide. Now, because this one already has the black edge, I'm just gonna print it to 10. I don't even have to add a bleed because basically that black edge is gonna act like my bleed. So I'm gonna do a 10-inch circle. So let me come down over here. Do a 10 by 10. Close this because I don't need it anymore. I'm just gonna grab this one. I'm gonna copy it and come drop it over here into my circle. Let me turn it back to 0. Drop it on top of my circle, and then I'm just gonna drop it inside. So normally, like if you go down below, you see the long rectangle, and then if you move over, but I found a little shortcut or what works for me. And if you just grab the layer that you want to grab, and then just go to the name of the layer that you want to put it inside of. So I put it right on the name Eclipse, and it just goes right inside. So now let me adjust this to fit so nothing is getting cut off. And let me zoom in so I can see, because I'm gonna have to adjust the words and everything else because now he looks all stretched out. So let me grab his words, his name, and the picture. So basically I'm grabbing everything except for the background. And I'm just gonna make him a little bit, make those a little, whoops, a little thinner. And I should have grabbed the class of 2022 at the same time. So let me grab that and shrink that down as well. And slide it back to the middle. There we go. So there is that. Now the last thing that we're gonna design is the stole. Or not design, we're gonna pull in is the stole. I'm trying to pay attention. All right, let me grab the stole from over here. Dang it. Oh, I do have one more that I want to do. Sorry. And that one we're going to kind of piece together because I just thought about another shirt design that I want to offer this year. I offered it last year, but I kind of switched it up so I can get the 2022 part. So we'll throw that together because I didn't design it already. So me too, Diane. She is the go. No, no, no. I want to be like you when I grow up. You are so talented. Thank you, thank you, thank you. But no, for real, y'all really inspiring me. Like, I was like, let me get up on here and see what my people trying to do. So let me download this and drag this into here. This dual screen is throwing me off, but at work, I be having like 4 screens up. I have 2 screens, my laptop, and then I got another desktop that's Windows that's separate from my Mac, and don't be having no problems. Oh, wait, it didn't drag it. There it is. Oh, well, there's the little ugly kid. So let's take all of this out because we don't want all of that. So let me collapse this so I can see. And all I want from this is clearly I was playing around with the watercolors. I kind of like that. I'm gonna have to bring that back up later. But for now, I just want this layer. Not this other kid. He was last year. He's last year's news. All right. All right, so here we go. Let me turn it to black just so you guys can see where it is. Well, actually, no, because I don't want the background. So let's leave it there. Let me change the angle of the page for now, just so I can work vertical. So now I'm gonna go snatch my background again. And I'm gonna make 2 of these. And let me flip this one because one has to go this way, one has to go that way. And I'm trying to think, okay, that's the left and the right. Now let me make a copy of my background and bring it out here and cover up both of these. The good thing with this type of background is abstract. Go on, get you them YouTube coins, right? The reason I like this type of design is abstract is because, I mean, nothing has to really fall in a particular place. I'm gonna move to 2021 in a minute, but let me make 2 copies of this. So I'm gonna make 2 copies of the background because I'm gonna leave them lined up right on top of each other. I'm gonna drop one into the first side and I'm gonna drop the second one into the second side. Boom, my background is already filled. There it is. So as you can see, let me just label these. This is the left side, just so I know where I'm working. And this is the right. So on the left side, I think that's where I had the 2021. I need to go back and look at my design. I forgot. So let me see if I can pull up. I'm just gonna pull it in from over here. Just so, oh no, I did it totally different. I did it way different. So I'm gonna pull this in just so I can kind of look at it and have it for reference since I already designed it. But now that I've done this one, once I save this one, it's gonna be saved ready for print. When I did the ones earlier, I did those just for the flyer purposes. So let me go into both sides. Let me go into the right side and pull out my 2021 so I can put it where I want it. It's gonna go here, but it's a vertical text now. Or 2022, excuse me, y'all. Y'all know what I meant. All right, it's super spaced out. So over here, there's usually a box. One of these says characters, but it's not turned on. So if ever you're missing something in your studio panel, just go over to studios and let's turn on character. But it popped up onto my second screen. So let me drag it over here. Normally it'll pop up right in here, but it came up on my second screen. And then you can just dock it in here wherever you want it. Mine is usually second because my layers is usually first. And I'm just going to take out some of this space. So let's do 100. That's too close. 200. That's good spacing. And now let's just stretch it. And I'm just kind of eyeballing of what I did earlier from the previous set. So that goes right there. And then go back and grab the class of and put it on the top of it. I think I kind of tilted it a little bit. I'm gonna increase my stroke just a little so it stands out just a little bit. I think I actually flipped the colors, that's why. And that was blue. Maybe not. I don't remember. I don't know, y'all. Now I'm just kind of winging it, just making the design over again. Let's make this 5. All right. So there is that. Let's zoom out a little bit. Now let's go to the left side. And on the left side, I'm gonna take out the class of 2022 because I don't want it to be there anymore. So, nope. Let's go to the left side, inside of the background. You could turn them off or you could just delete them. It doesn't matter either way. Uh-oh, hey, Miss Jerry. Hey, Miss Glenda. I didn't even see y'all come in. All right, so that's that. I need, whoops. I'm gonna grab both of my backgrounds and kind of shift them because I need a little bit more of the blue. So I'm gonna grab the background inside of the right side, and then I'm gonna hold control and grab the background in the left side because I want them both to move. Just so I can get more of it inside, more of that blue in there. And now I can move my words back over. All right, there we go. So I feel like we should sign up for some. It's coming, I promise. I promise it's coming. All right, let me go into the left and I just want to pull this over a little bit. So some of that is actually showing. And then I want to grab the eagle, which is, where is it? Where the eagle at, y'all? Hold on. I'm like super far away from. Oh, it's inside of this layer. So on the right side, I'm going to take it out. I want to delete it. But on the left side, I want to pull it over. So I'm going to go on the left side and find my eagle and pull it over right there. There we go. That's their school mascot. And then let's close that. Close that. Let's go in here, take a copy of this picture and his name. So I'm going to take the picture and his name, and I'm going to duplicate it, which is Control J, or you can right click, and I'm going to drop it into the left side. And let's put it up here. There we go. And if I go back and look at my original, that's pretty much how I have it placed. The only thing I need to do is add the words to the top. I'm gonna scoot this in because I don't want to hit the edge. And let me just grab his name, duplicate that, and I'm just gonna type out the school name again, which is Actus, and this should be red. So select that, change it to red, and it should have a white stroke. Let's make that like a 5. Now let's go for a 10. Oh no, 5. Let's do 7. And then duplicate that, drag it here, and I'm gonna put junior high. Oh, you know what? I gotta change the font because the font is supposed to be the creatures. There it is. And this one is supposed to be as well. So let me change that font too. All right, let me grab this little piece. It should be going all the way across. That one should be going all the way across. And make the words fit. Oh. I don't want to put anything too close to the edge because I don't want it to get cut off. So I'm going to grab both of these, use my alignment tool so they can center onto each other. Boom. I think that's pretty much it. I am going to grab those and bring it down just a little because I don't want it to be too high, like up on his neck where you won't be able to see it. So I'm just going to bring them down just a little bit. And there we go. Let's see. Do you have an affinity for dummies class? If so, how do I sign up? I'm actually going to make, it's not going to be called Affinity for Dummies. It's going to be just like Affinity 101. I am working on a syllabus right now. I need Photoshop for Dummies. Right? Adding the stroke just gives it that extra little oomph. All right. So that is pretty much done. I'm just looking at the design, and just because I know the design personally, I know that these strokes are not what they're not given what need to be gave. So I'm just going to increase them. Whoops. So my panel, if you noticed, the panel on the side went away. So when I typed in my number, I hit tab, and then I accidentally hit tab again. So it made my side panel go away. So there's a couple of ways that you can get that one back. And the easiest way is to just hit tab again. But if that doesn't work, just go to view, and then that's called your studio panel. So go to studios, and down here you see it's checked hide studio because I accidentally hit tab. If you just click unhide it, it'll come back. But the shortcut is just tab, it goes away, tab, it comes back. Sometimes you want to hide it, like if you want to show more of your screen, that's a good reason for somebody to hide it. But most of the time you need it open so you can work. But let me go back and adjust this stroke because I needed these to be thicker. And That's what I was doing before I accidentally hit that tab. All right. And now I made it too thick. Let's go with 10. 10 is good. Okay, there we go. It is, let me grab these. Move that over a little bit. And it is set. So let's delete this out because I don't need it anymore. What am I missing, y'all? We got the fan, we got the stove, we got everything else on the second page. So let's see, everything else is over here on this page, ready to go. I think that's it. Let me see, that's 16. That's 19. Oh, that would be 35, would be like perfect. All right, so now I need to figure out how to line this up the best way. So let me turn this back. I don't need the assets open, but I do need show. So over here, as you can see, my toolbar over here is gone. Yes, Affinity 101 me, please. So I need to bring that toolbar back. So the right side is the studios, the left side is the toolbar. Or sorry, the top is the toolbar, the left is tools. So there's my tools. And clearly I shut everything off. I need my context bar. I need all of that. So let me turn this page back to horizontal, or let me grab these two, rotate them, because this is the way that my printer sits. So I try to set it up that way. So I want to put more stuff on here with the stove because I have to print it the long way and I don't want to waste all that empty space. So I'm going to group these together, copy them and put them over here. And I'm going to move something else out to the other page. Paste that. Grab this one. All right, now let me go rearrange this page over here so I can get my life together. So let me move this flag. And so this is 13, 26. Let me move these a little bit closer to each other. I'm trying to, like, y'all, when I'm telling y'all, I'm trying to squeeze, like I'm legit trying to squeeze. And I'm trying to use up all the space that I can. That ain't gonna work right there. Let's rotate this. But once I get it figured out, the layout, I know next time when I have to do a bundle, I know exactly which way to lay everything out, right? So that can go there. Let me see if I can pull this fan over here. Boom. Now, if you're printing this, of course, if you don't have a 36-inch printer, we would split this in half. We would use 2 sheets and split that. This will be another sheet. This will be 2 sheets. You can print this on 11 by 17, 11 by 17. This is 2 11 by 17s and this is 13 by 19. So it can be done on a regular printer. That one is ready. So that's ready to go. So that's that. And then I'll just print the shirt separate, which is 23 by 33. So let me change my document size so when I send it, I don't forget. 24 by 34. Boom, there we go. So let's take this over and let's hope that, let's see, everything needs to be mirrored. So I did everything correct. In this software, I do need to mirror it before I send it because it's not like my Sawgrass. It doesn't mirror on its own. I don't think I set the printer to mirror. So I think I need to mirror it myself. You know what? I don't even remember. I'm going to flip it, and then if it comes out wrong, then I'll just come back and flip it back. Hey, Strawberry. So let's go over to the printer. So I got to unhook from all of these. Screen sharing has stopped because, oh, so you guys can't see what I'm seeing, but that's all right. I'll hook it back up in a second. So I haven't printed from here in a while. So let me just do a nozzle check. Of course, when I turned it on, it told me to do it had to do a cleaning. And then it got full. So I had to replace the maintenance tank. I was like, of course, I'm trying to, you know, go live. They don't want me to be great. All right, so I'm literally like a couple inches too short. All right, so I'm gonna go back to sharing my screen so you guys can see. So here we are, and we are ready to print. So let me get all my, so I'm gonna select all of this. I'm gonna go Control P. Let me find my printer. And let me hope that I can remember all of my settings. Roll paper. Paper size is user defined, custom paper. And we're gonna do 44 by 34. I think that's the right way. And that one, quality is high. Feel like I'm missing something. Layout, landscape. Oh, there it is. So normally I don't mirror it. I usually hit it right here. But since I already mirrored it, I'm just going to leave it off. I knew it was somewhere that I normally did it. But something over here is missing. Oh, advanced. There it is. So color, I'm going to do no color management, and I'm going to turn off the high speed. And then click OK. I'm going to come down here to my color management because I do, well, Eric did put a profile on here for me. It's still thinking over here. It's doing something. Y'all still with me? Okay, so my selection. I'm actually looking into purchasing a RIP software to help with my colors. And I'm actually going to do that pretty soon because with graduation coming, I want to have everything dialed in. I just wasn't using this printer enough. So this should be 44. Oh, wait, backwards. 34 by 44. There we go. So now everything is fitting. I already mirrored it. So let's go ahead and click OK. Hey, Tiffany. Hey, Kiara. All right. So it says operations with the printer are not complete because it's still over here trying to clean itself. So it's going to take a little minute. But then once it's done, it'll be ready to go to the print menu. And then we're going to be headed to the back. I'm going to print the t-shirt too. So while we're waiting for that, let me go over here. And it's still, I'm going to wait because while this is printing, because it's going to take a little bit of time, we're going to throw together this other little design real quick. If you remember last year, Tiffany did a 2021 design. And basically all I did was I took out the 2021, put in the new 2022, kept the rest of the design, and boom, I got a new year. So I'm going to throw that in there. That's going to be one of my center print shirts. So that way, if like the family wants to order, you know, just some extra shirts, they don't want to all over print, they do have that option as well. I'm also going to offer the diploma file on a t-shirt like I always do. So those would be my 3 options so far. That's what I have so far in the works for graduation. We're at 70%, so hopefully the last 30 will go pretty quick. But any questions, y'all? How y'all feel about the YouTube? How y'all feel about the YouTube versus the Facebook Live? What y'all think? And I was just testing it out. We're going to see how it goes when I come back, when I have to go outside. We'll see how that goes. I know there is a delay. I think the delay from here on YouTube is way longer than the delay on Facebook. So, all right, we're at 80. We got 20 more %. I know for some of y'all it's getting a little bit late, and I wanted to have all of this done and ready, but getting off work at 5:30 and having to pick up the kids and get something to eat just wasn't working. But like I said, now that I have this set up, the next time when I got to do a set, I already know how the setup should be. I'm going to come in, change out the colors, drop in some new pictures, put in a new name, and it's going to be a wrap. Okay, so the YouTube is good. Okay, YouTube, I see you. Y'all got them subscribes up too. I think I was at like 70 subscribers. I said, hold on, I only had like 13. My Kim folks coming through. We at 90%, y'all. Kim folks coming through. Make sure my paper is on here. Making sure we're ready to go once the same say go. Both are cool as long as we with the Kim folks. Okay, Strawberry, I feel it. We're at 95%. My nozzle check, usually after I do a cleaning, my nozzle check comes out pretty good. Like I said, I don't use this printer nearly as much as I should. That's shame on me. But I'm about to put it to use now. Thank you, Miss Glenda. I'm sure about to put this bad boy to use now. All right, let's see what that nozzle check in for. All right, we are crystal clear and should be ready for takeoff. All right. So now it says it's ready to print. So now the dialogue in the background should be finishing, so that way it can go to the printer. And then while this one is printing, because it is going to take a little bit of time, it's not the fastest. It ain't slow, but okay, so the boat was rolling fast tonight. Did you give the sizes for us 13 by 9? Yes. So the diploma file, the front side, you can print that on 11 by 17. You can print your fans on 11 by 17. You can print your pillowcases. We did this one together before on 2 11 by 17s. The flag you can print on 13 by 19. And then the stole you can print on 13 by 19 if you split them. Actually, you could do 11 by 17s, I think. But it's going to take 2 sheets of those. So everything can be done on a 13 by 19. Now, if you're going to do the all over print shirt, of course, you got to piece some stuff together again. But that's why I'm going to do this other design, because you could do that on 13 by 19 and not have to worry about it. If you go into the stash and you get that gradient design that I used for the all-star volleyball game, oh, I might do that. I might take that design and turn it into a graduation design as well, where you could do a center print. You don't have to do it all over and still give the people a nice design. I think I'm gonna do that. I think that's gonna be another one of my designs right there. Because I said I wanted to come up with a few more, but why create something from scratch when I can recycle what I already used and what I already have? And this thing is moving mighty slow for whatever reason. Well, I guess I know why. It's a freaking 40-inch design, so makes sense. So really for this design right here, the only thing you would have to tape together would be your stole and your pillow, the backside of your pillow, if you wanted it to be a full bleed, honestly. Everything else can fit on 13 by 19 or smaller. Okay, I was like, it finished. Where did it go? Print preview. All right, so I'm just making sure that everything is where it should be. So let's go ahead and send this to the printer. It's all mirrored. Print that. And while that is going, you can hear it over there warming up. Let's go ahead and grab this. Let me make this a little bigger. Let's do 36. I don't know. We'll figure out the sizing later. I know I sure did use that grunge gradient from the stash, right? That's what I'm about to do too. I'm all about working smarter, not harder. Exactly. So let's just move this over. Let me go find this file. I think it's saved in my drive. I think this is it. This boy over here busting. I'm hoping my red. I normally have issues with reds So that's one reason that I want to find a RIP software. I know there's one called Wasatch. It does have a membership, or like, I think it has like a monthly fee or something like that. So that was one reason I didn't get it previously, because I knew I wasn't using the software like I was supposed to. And like we talked about last night, if you're going to use it, it's going to make its own money back. Like, boom, I'm going to sell this graduation set. It's going to pay for like 3-4 months. I don't know how much it is for the software, but if I'm gonna just sit on it, there's no need in me, paying for it. So I'm gonna look into it. I'm gonna do a little bit of research to see which one I prefer, which one I want to use. And then I'm gonna go from there, because I got to get my colors on point. You can't be a dark blue and orange school and I'm printing your designs pink and yellow. Like, it ain't gonna work. Who is him? How do I delete people from the group? They say put user in timeout. We're about to remove him, whoever he is. We don't have time for that. Okay, now let me pull this in. So let me know if you remember this design from Tiffany last year. Tiffany did this design last year. Y'all remember this? Y'all remember this? Hey, Sierra. So we're about to take this design and we are about to recreate it for a center print design for I already changed it 2021 to 2022 and I saved it in my drive. So that way, when I go to make a new one, I already got my 2022 saved. So as you can see, when I pull this in, it says it's embedded, which means if I double click, it's going to take me to a new window. So everything that I change over here is going to change on the other side. So let's just say I grab this and change the color. We'll just say I'm gonna change it to red. So I change it to red over here. When I close this window, or if I go back to this one, it's gonna change to red on that side. That's perfectly fine. Like, you can do it that way. I just hate going from back and forth from window to window. It's just a personal preference thing for me. Oh wait, my bad. I forgot Eric's computer is touchscreen. So I'm going to undo that. Whoops, let me go back to this window. I'm going to undo that because I don't want to have to go from window to window. This font, it's a question mark up here next to the font name. That means that font is not on this computer, but I don't even care about that font right now because I'm going to use something else. So I'm going to do select all. And you can either copy or cut it. So you can do Control-C or you can do Control-X. Either one, it doesn't really matter. I just usually do Control-X so it disappears. Close out that window. So what normally would have been here is gone. I'm going to delete it. So that whole layer is gone. Now I'm going to do Control-V, which is paste, like V like Victor. Now it's back. But now the group is right here. So now I can go into the group and I can edit it right here on this same window. I don't have to go to a different window to edit it. So let me change this name. So this is Actus Junior. Whoops. And I'm typing in all lowercase because the font that I'm going to use, it looks better with the lowercase versus all uppercase. And I'm going to put graduate. And let's select all of that, center it. And because I want to stay with the theme, I'm going to go with the fonts that I used on the other designs. Boom, there we go. So now I'm going to, whoops. Let me grab my move tool, which is the arrow. And let me move that over. I don't know, y'all. I don't know. These colors might not be giving what need to be gave, but we're going to see once I put some heat to it. So there's that one, Actus Junior High Graduate. I'm going to go in here and change his name. And I'm going to use the other font that we had, which was Dolly Script. So the cursive is Dolly Script. And oops, I didn't select it all. The cursive is Dolly script, and the other one is called the creatures or something like that. So let me resize that. All right, and then this one I'm going to change to Dolly script as well because I want it to be the cursive font. Boom. Let me enlarge it a little bit. Oops. Okay, and then now the only other thing I'm going to do is take the picture set from the flag and make a copy. So let me go up in here. Here is my picture set. Control J is copy. And let me pull it up out of there. And I'm just going to put it to the top for now. Slide it over. Resize it. If you hold down Control or Shift, it'll move it so that way it moves all together. So then I'm going to place him right there. And I want it to go below the ribbon. So that way the ribbon sits in front of it. So all I did was drop the picture below the ribbon layer over here. And now it sits behind it. Let me adjust my colors. I want the 2022 to be the red. And then another little shortcut, I'm going to grab these words here, and they're a different color blue than what's over here. So I'm going to grab those words. I'm going to go to select same, and select the same fill color. So basically everything that has that color blue is going to switch. So if I change it to yellow, everything that had that color blue is going to change to yellow, orange, red. So I'm just going to go grab the blue that's in this design and make it that color blue. Clearly there's more blue, but this must have had a different shade. So, whoops. Grab these little swirlies back here. These have an overlay, and I know that because it's right there. It's a pixel layer, so it's not like a vector. I can't just change it like I did the other one. So I'm going to go grab the blue here, change that, grab this little, I'm trying to grab this little blue piece back here. Let's grab the class of, whoops, undo that, undo. So that one has an overlay. Let's go ahead on and change it. To my blue. Boom. It also has an outline with a gradient because I was being fancy. So let me change that blue. Oh yeah, apparently I'm too slow because my design is all done. And all right, let me change the rest of these layers and then we're gonna be done. So the ribbon also has a gradient. Change that. And this background piece, which is this. Okay, there it is. Let me grab, oh, I deleted it, my bad. Control Z, it has an overlay. Let's change that. All right, now I think everything is good, ready to go. It's all copacetic. What y'all think? Y'all still there? All right, so let's print this. How wide is that? 12.75. Let's just go 12-ish. Just because I don't want to have to readjust my layer. And this empty space here is bothering me. So I want to print something else, but I don't know what. What could I put right there? I could do another fan since I'm probably going to have 2 fans in the bundle, but I'm going to just leave well enough alone. All right, so let's print this. And while this one is printing, we're going to go to the back. All of my settings should still be the same. Let's see, 34 by, let's do 36, because I don't want to waste too much paper. There we go. As you can see, I did not mirror it on this one. Because cancel. I didn't mirror it here, but I need to go back and mirror it in the settings. Layout, mirror image, then hit OK. Selection, and then print it. And while that is going, let's go grab our blanks so we can get ready to head outside. All right, let's see. Our printer came up. Let's go ahead and print this. And while this is printing, let's go ahead and go to the back. All right, so we're gonna head to the back. Let me see. How I'm going to do this since I am
Okay, can y'all hear me? Can y'all see me? Let me know something. Looking like the Grim Reaper. Let me know if y'all can see me and hear me. I switched from the computer to the phone, which is one thing I do like about YouTube, because with Facebook, if you share your computer screen, then you can not go back to video. Oh, good. All right, so clearly this takes some thinking. I'm trying to find where the comments went. Oh, there they are. Okay, so let's get our stuff and let's go outside. I got my t-shirts. I got my stole, I got my pillow, I got my flag, I got my phone, and I got my pewter. And I'm about to have my prints. I feel like I need some. I feel like I need some tape, but going to the back, excuse all the noise. Let me get y'all set up out here. All right, we back. We out in the dungeon. The heat. Let's get ready to press. Get ready to press. Instead of living room. All right. Welcome to the dungeon. I know I called it that. It's really not the name of it. Oh, what about now? How about now? Y'all should be able to hear me now. Listen, I taught Zoom. I taught online school for Zoom for a whole year. And y'all, tell me why my phone was on mute the whole time. And I'm sitting here talking to y'all like y'all can hear me. Y'all keep saying y'all can't hear me, but it's because it's on mute. So can you hear me now? We ready to move forward. Look, we can't even blame it on technology. We got to blame it on the user. Jeez. Like common sense, the first thing you're supposed to check when somebody said they can't hear you is the microphone. Is it even turned on, bro? All right. So let's go ahead and grab our flag and our pillow first. Jesus, got to be more careful. I appreciate y'all sticking around because that was just a hot mess. And it was all on me. It had nothing to do with Zoom. Probably had nothing to do with the Wi-Fi. It was just on mute. Now, y'all know I just had those scissors. There's that. Let's lay that one down. Let's lay the pillowcase down. I should have brought a pressing pillow home because of the zipper, but we're gonna make it do what it do. This is the bottom. We're gonna go ahead and pre-press, get these wrinkles out. You know? And we can check the pressure at the same time. Pressure is good. I was thinking those are some really quiet scissors. All right, so let me, right? Because that was crazy. Hot mess express. So let me just trim this up so I didn't bring any tape. I didn't bring any spray adhesive. I don't even think I switched my roll paper back to sticky paper. So we're gonna make it do what it do with what we got. So here's our top. Oh, there's that. Everything is covered. And then my garden flag. Y'all can hear that, huh? Turn this side so I can make sure I line it up right. No shortcuts. Since I didn't bring everything I needed. I got to make sure I do it right. Making sure everything is covered, nothing is going to be cut off. Oh, let's go. Let's get it. Let's get it, let's get it, let's get it. For some reason, my stole looks really big. Like it looks really, really big. And I might have grabbed the 72-inch instead of the 60. So y'all see all those screens in that? Ooh. Anybody want a silk screen machine? No? Right. There is, ooh, that's hot. Our pillow and our flag. Let's go ahead and move that to the side. Move those over. Okay, we're gonna do the back of the pillow here. So let me change out this paper. So we're gonna do the diploma part here. So let me go ahead on and place that. Make sure the zipper's at the bottom so I know it's not upside down. And then we're gonna do the regular t-shirt since it's about the same thickness. So let's go ahead on and lay that out there. And this one isn't the all over print, so it's all right. It is just the center print, but let me. Y'all still with me? The edges is curled up. Place that one. Place this one. And let's press. What we got next? Find my stole. There's our shirts and our diploma. I'm gonna show y'all that in a minute. That boy hot. Ooh, jeez, please. All right, let me pre-press to get the wrinkles out of this stove. So I did end up grabbing the 72-inch stove by mistake, so it's a little bit big, but we're gonna go ahead on and press it. Like my girl Marty say, we're gonna throw it on the press. I'm starting to think y'all ain't with me no more. Y'all too quiet up in here. So I'm gonna take a piece of paper. Basically just slide it in between the two layers so I don't want to get any on the opposite side. Just to try to keep it clean, you know, professional looking. So you can do this with your regular butcher paper. We quiet because we watching a program. Listen, Miss Glenda. Well, at least I know y'all still there because I'm like, man, ain't nobody said nothing in a minute. Maybe y'all froze again. All right, we're gonna flip that over to the other side, and then we're gonna do the blackout shirt. And that's gonna be a wrap. That's gonna be a wrap. And we ain't even, I mean, it's late for some of y'all, but we ain't even hit 8:30 yet, y'all. It's still Friday. We're gonna finish before Friday Eve. We're gonna finish before Friday. Ooh, pressure, pressure, pressure. Now we're gonna flip it over because I just want to use the same piece of paper. Woo! Jesus. Go on and slide it over. And no, I don't have any gloves here, out here. So don't nobody say, where your gloves at the shop. Not like I would have had them on there either, huh? Put this one down. Let me trim this so I can get a better idea. There we go. Right? I knew somebody was like, where your gloves at? I don't know. I don't know, Shawty. I got some gardening gloves out here. Next up, we got this shirt. We got this here shirt. I had to adjust the temperature because it had dropped. I knew it was gonna be a little cold back here, but I didn't think it was gonna be this cold. Throw it in the bag. Thank you for hitting the thumbs up, for liking this video. Ooh, pressure, pressure, pressure. Yep, once I get the colors all the way on point, it's gonna be over. It's gonna be all the way over because the red is not as bold as I would like it to be, but it still looks good. Ooh, that's hot. All right. Get this boy. So this one I'm gonna have to get as straight as possible because this one is gonna be all over. It is a blackout shirt, so the sleeves in the back are black. I prefer these over the regular olive prints because normally the areas under the armpits and things like that is where you have most of your problems. And this kind of eliminates that. So let me repress this. I couldn't fuss because I'm stubbing now and talk about. Ouch. Sad because my gloves are right. See, look, your gloves right there. Mine ain't even here. Mine ain't even here. So the one thing when you do all over it, the best thing to do is to get as many of the wrinkles out as you possibly can. If that means busting out your home iron to get those little small creases and crevices, then guess what? Bust out that small iron. But again, like I said, I do like to do the blackout shirts because they require a little bit less maintenance than the regular full all over print. Like I don't have to worry about trying to get the sleeves all lined up and straightened out and this and that. So, you know, I can go for what I know. I told y'all, even with the big press and the big printer, these are still not my favorite. They're not even in my top. They might have designated top 10. Okay, so I do want to make sure that I don't cut off any important information as much as possible. So there's that. The side of my shirt is there. The name of the school is a little bit high, so I'll remember to adjust that. Shoot. Is a little bit high, so I will be adjusting that when I go back through and do my print. This is why we, test it out, because luckily this is for my godson, so it's not that big of a deal. He's gonna love me regardless. He's gonna love me regardless. But I'm feeling it though. What y'all think? What y'all think? Hold on. This hoodie in the way. What y'all think? It's a little glare. Trying to block the light, but it ain't working. It's glossy, that's why. Class of 2022 in the house. We got our diploma pillow. We're gonna stuff it with some polyfill. Whoop, whoop. We got a flag somewhere around here. I don't even know what it's at. We got a center print t-shirt. Got a whole garden flag. Whoop, whoop. It's busting. She said, yeah, be careful, Miss Jerry. We're gonna burn our whole fingertips off. We're about to wait for this here shirt. Jump on off of this here press. I'm gonna let this cool off just a little bit. Oh, the placement wasn't too bad. The placement wasn't too bad. I wasn't too far off. I wasn't too far off. I will bring it down just a little bit. But honestly, that boy on point right there. I'm gonna show y'all. Give it a second. Let the smoke stop coming. The smoke still blazing. I do have the fan. I'm gonna try the fan here. Last time when I did the fans out here, it was a total disaster on this press. I don't know what it was, but I got it. I'm gonna try it. What's gonna happen? It's gonna mess up. I know it happened. So I'm gonna try it out here, see how it goes. The last time they kept popping, like the threads kept. I think I was overheating it. But let me use the fan to cool this off so I can pick it up for y'all. Look, I already feel like this one finna bust. All right. So let me go ahead on and lay that down. Cut this. Let me just put it like this. Place that on there like that. Again, remember I made it the exact size because the bleed is actually already built into the fan. So let's go ahead on. See what it do. Oh, let me adjust the time. But here is the blackout shirt. So I just barely cut off the junior on the top, but other than that, the placement was actually pretty good. So I am gonna put my guidelines in. What I'm gonna do now is go back into my template. Oh, excuse me. And I'm gonna put a box around this and then shrink it down just a little bit. And then I'm gonna know that everything Bro, it didn't beep or no warning or nothing. And it did exactly what I thought it was gonna do. So I'll show y'all in a minute. So what I'm gonna do, so this was a 23 by 33 rectangle. Now I'm gonna go in and put a rectangle around all of my design elements without the background, shrink it down just a little bit, and I'm gonna put that as a guide to make sure that I keep all my important information inside of that box. That way I know it's gonna fit inside of the shirt without being cut off. And exactly what I said was gonna happen to the fan, happened to the fan, but it pressed nice. So usually I press these on OG Insta or the Air Fusion, because for some reason out here, it just, I don't know, I think the platen is so big that it just generates too much heat and pressure for it. So, but it's still giving what needs to be gave. So that is the full set, y'all. So I'm gonna print another one of these and press it in the house. But that is our first YouTube live stream session. Thank y'all for joining me. I look forward to doing a whole lot more. Be on the lookout that Affinity 101 is coming, because y'all really talking about y'all want it. So I'm gonna give y'all what y'all want. Y'all have a great night. Enjoy your Friday night, your weekend, your Monday holiday if you got it. And I will see y'all next time. I'll be live tomorrow from the show too, from the event.